Okay, folks, thank you all very much. Our numbers are a little depleted tonight. I think one, it's a bit of a labyrinth to find this place. But God bless you all for making the effort and actually being here. We're really grateful. This is a really very important evening for TiE Toronto. Particularly grateful to have you here. I have the pleasure of being the president of TiE Toronto, and in that capacity, I am very happy and privileged to basically start this evening, which is the launch of our social entrepreneurship initiative with the TiE Institute. As you will, first of all, it's the mingling before was a brilliant idea, and thank you to Carl and Lalit for making that happen, because I realized not only do we have three really fantastic thought leaders in this important space on our panel tonight, but there's several in the audience, and it was just great to meet some of you this evening, and I look forward to developing a friendship and certainly a very interesting conversation around this exciting new movement with you guys in the days to come. So this new program on social entrepreneurship is a new direction for the TiE Institute. This is our third year of running the TiE Institute. We run 90 hours of content. That's 3 hours for 30 weeks, basically following the calendar academic year. We've provided in multiple venues. Most of it's at, about half of it's at our law firm, Fasco Martineau downtown, as well as the Gowlings and a couple of other venues. It's free to entrepreneurs. We are very fortunate. We get between 40 and 100 entrepreneurs out every week, and then we touch on a great many more because we simultaneously webcast it. So we're going to be pushing that out a bit more this year. We have two wonderful people here tonight from Centennial College who have very graciously offered to work with us to try to engage the people at Centennial, get the Centennial campuses to learn about entrepreneurship a little bit more through the TiE Institute, and we're certainly looking forward to working with them closely this year. This program, this initiative would not be possible without the Ontario Ministry of Economic Development, Trade and Employment. They have been a wonderful sponsor and a very generous sponsor of TiE and the TiE Institute in particular for the last 3 years. We could not have done it without them. Helen Bernstein, one of our very esteemed panel members this evening, is a special advisor on social entrepreneurship and social innovation to the ministry, and we're really so pleased to have you here tonight. Thank you. Even with the very generous financial support that the government gives, we never would have got this thing off the ground without it having a really dedicated and passionate champion. And that champion, of course, is our good friend Lalit Guglani. Lalit is in his third year of leading the TiE Institute. Honestly, it's hard for me to find words to describe how much work he has done and how grateful all of us are for that hard work, particularly the hundreds of entrepreneurs that have come through the program and have, I think, dramatically increased their chances of success as an entrepreneur because of the program that never would have been possible without Lalit. So, actually, if you join me in just a small round of appreciation. Now he's a bit of a bulldog and a terrier, and he doesn't take no for an answer, and he's probably one of the most tenacious guys I know. So he dragged a lot of great people into this community that these three people are great leaders in, and I'm hoping that by the end of this program we are going to have hundreds and hundreds of young entrepreneurs from the GTA who understand social entrepreneurship and are deeply motivated to bring that into as a very integral part of their business building strategies. The format for this evening will be, I think, just an insightful and hopefully provocative conversation that will be moderated by my good friend Jeff Dennis. Jeff will then lead a moderated discussion amongst our experts, and then he will open it to the floor, and we look forward to active engagement from all of you. I think we're all here because we care deeply about this. We all want to find more effective strategies for marrying good business practices with meaningful social change and impact. So I think we're all here to have a very fruitful conversation. This evening will be moderated by Jeff Dennis. It's just great to be able to have Jeff in my world. He's an ancient friend. We are friends from law school. Ancient antiquities defined in so many ways. But Jeff and I are classmates from law school. Our worlds came together a few years ago when we were out for an evening celebrating one of our friends whose been considerably more successful than the two of us. And at that evening, we were discussing entrepreneurship and how I was trying to get our firm, which is a large Bay Street firm, to re-examine its model about serving entrepreneurs in our community. Certainly my partners conceptually understood that they're absolutely a critical engine for economic growth and continued prosperity in this country. Most of the really important job creation in this country is the responsibility and is a result of entrepreneurship. But they really didn't know how to serve them and get paid, the latter being quite tricky often. So I was trying to figure out a new way, a new approach to service delivery to entrepreneurs. And I was moving sort of 2 steps forward, and then a deal would come in the door, and I'd lose my focus, and I would go a step back. It was very frustrating. I wasn't getting the traction I needed. And then somebody dropped Jeff back into my life, and over that dinner and multiple glasses of wine, I just kept pouring down his gullet. He ultimately conceded that he would come and he would lead this program at our firm, and he has done an absolutely spectacular job. There's very few people that are as well suited to do it. And then in addition to being a very talented lawyer, Jeff is a very accomplished business builder. He was an entrepreneur for over 20 years, had some great successes, but I think more importantly had a few failures, and from those failures learned some great lessons. And learning that there are powerful and profound and lasting lessons in failure, he gathered great stories into a book called Lessons from the Edge, which I think for all entrepreneurs is a compulsory read, which will help you understand some of the pitfalls to be avoided as an entrepreneur. He is a great friend, he is an accomplished author, he's a wonderful mentor to not only the entrepreneurs that we're now serving, dozens of them in our law firm, which 2 years ago would have been impossible. We now have dozens of them on our client list. We're very excited about them, and we wouldn't have them there, and they wouldn't be enjoying the success they are without Jeff. So please welcome Jeff to the podium.